Welcome to day 7 of the Diastasis Recti challenge, the final day, but not the end of your journey. We are talking about boundaries because you need them. You need to know when to say no, you need to know when not to compare yourself, because your journey doesn't necessarily have an end point, and often we compare ourselves as mothers to someone else's goals or someone else's position in time, and it's not fair. It's not fair on you, it's not fair on them. Just don't do it. So today I'm going to talk you through, as we work through a challenging enough workout, on setting boundaries to stay focused and stay within your own challenges, not someone else's. So setting boundaries is so important in your postpartum journey, and you will, in your future time, thank me for this one. All right, let's get started into all four kneeling. Find your way there with just a couple of cat curls to start. So breathe in, open your chest, look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tail. Again, breathe, open your chest, look up. And exhale and round your spine. Again, breathe here, look up. And exhale. All right, let's just work first with a bit of connection. So breathe in here, let everything expand. As you exhale, lift your pelvic floor and engage, wrap, hug through your belly. Okay, breathe in here, expand, tuck the toes. And exhale, press your weight up into a downward facing dog, hips high towards the ceiling, and then just begin to pedal through those heels. Spread your fingers wide, grip the tips of the fingers towards the ground. And just enjoy this stretch through the back of the legs. Okay, so we're lifting both heels up, breathe in. And exhale, press both heels back and down towards the ground. 2 more, breathe in, lift the heels. Exhale, press them down. Last one, breathe and lift, and then exhale. Okay, from here, breathe, lift the heels. Now, use your exhale, engage your core, and slowly lower your knees all the way to the ground. Stay here, breath in, keep those toes tucked, and use your exhale, engage pelvic floor, belly wraps, hugs, and press those hands into the ground, lift the knees to hover, and then control it as you press all the way back to that down dog. So breathe in here, lift the heels. Exhale, control this. Use your core strength here, pelvic floor and belly. Breathe in. Exhale and engage. Press into the hands. Lift those hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Keep going, breathe in, lift heels, exhale and lower, control this. This is the point, this is the challenge, this is the focus point. Lower those knees, and then again tuck. Lift, hover if you can, and then press. Really focus purely on your core. Again, breathe in, lift those heels. Exhale, control this, lower down. We've got one more. Exhale to lift those knees, hover. And then press. Use that lower tummy area to press you back up. And then control this as you lower your way down. Let those knees go wide, toes touch, and stretch back into your child's pose. Take a moment here, just a deep breath in. Just let it go. Staying focused on you, begin to crawl your hands back towards your knees. Let's roll up and then over onto your back. So the feet are flat, knees are bent, feet are hip distance apart. From here it's hip bridges, take a breath in. So you exhale, pelvic floor engages, feel that wrap, hug around your tummy, then lift the lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way up high. Take a breath in here. Use your exhale as you control this all the way back down. Breathe in at the base. Exhale, curl, tuck, lift. Breathe in here. Exhale, control this lower one vertebrae at a time back down. Breathe in at the base. Exhale, curl and lift. So this is a beautiful exercise for your back. Particularly as a mum, it's so nice to do back exercises. Next time you exhale, control and lower back down. It's a glute exercise. Strengthening your glutes is going to help protect your back. All that lifting, carrying, feeding bubs. And as they grow up into toddlers and children, lift. Good. And it's a beautiful move. As you particularly come down, really focus on everything, drawing and hugging, like we worked when we worked with that scarf, to really connect, to get that integrity all the way through the body. And any work that you do into your postural muscles, so your back, strengthening, so good for you. Breathe in at the base. I hope you've got that rhythm now. Use your exhale to move. Use your breath in at the points, either at the top or the bottom. Exhale and control back down. All right, we have a couple of hovers, so we're going to lift back up, all the way up. Breathe in. Now down, hover, squeeze the butt cheeks and lift. Down, hover the hips and then squeeze. 2, down and squeeze, lift. 3, down, up. 4, down, up. 5, down, up. 6, down, up. 7, down, up. 8, down, up. 9, down, up and hold. Breathe. Really focus on your glutes. Bring that focus, like we said, set boundaries. When we're mums, we try to do everything. We have a million things on our to-do list. There's always someone needing our attention. There's always something to do. Right now, your focus is your glutes. Don't move that focus. Lift your hips just that little bit higher. Hold here. Breathe. Let this be the me time you need in your day. I know probably me time might feel like you'd rather have a massage or something nicer, but this is me time. You are focusing on you. We're here. 3. You've got this. 2. And 1. Control. Head down. And then just rock those knees from side to side. Good work. Heel taps. So come back into center, knees again, hip distance, feet hip distance. Take your breath, let your body expand. As you exhale, pelvic floor engages, feel that connection through your belly, lift one leg up, hold on to that leg. Breathe in and exhale to swap. Breathe in. Exhale to swap. Good. So keep with this movement. Now, I've slowed it down a little bit because, and I'm gonna hope you keep swapping every time you exhale. Make sure you swap as I talk. Because sometimes, and particularly in fitness, when you're short on time, things get pushed too fast. boot camps and workouts and all of the high intensity stuff, sometimes it's all a bit too fast that your body can't keep up. Even if mentally you feel like, yes, I can do this, I'll push through. When I talk about your body not keeping up, I'm talking about the muscles firing correctly. So if you try to do a move and say the correct muscles that are ideally designed to do that movement aren't strong enough, are fatigued even, then other muscles pull in. So when we talk about diastasis recti, then if your obliques are firing up too much and we're really trying to focus on the transverse abdominis, so the deepest abdominal layer, or even just that six-pack layer, then you're not going to get the effect that you want. You're not going to get the tone that you want. You're not going to get that result. All right, and release. Knees in, rock. I could talk for hours on this. So slow it down. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Bring your boundaries. Focus on you, focus on your breath, focus on the move. Perfect. Let's release those feet one at a time. Roll to face me. Elbow down. Top hand, top hip. First clam, so open that knee and then release. Now I'm going to add a level to lift the hips up. Make sure you're lifting through this bottom waist, because I see so many people do this and go, I'm not feeling anything. So you need to set up properly. Are you ready? Let's go. Lift and lower. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Good. Use that lift. Use this power up. And then control it on the way down. 5 more. 4. 3. Good. 2. Last one. Lift and hold. Breathe. And release. Let's go up and over to the other side. Elbow down. Top hand, top hip. Are we ready? Let's go. So again, we're focusing here on the glutes and through the core as well. But it's a focus. 3. Good. 4. 5. Use the breath. 6. Feel that, wrap that hug. 7. 8. 9. And hold up, hold here, breathe. And then release. And then come all the way up through to a comfortable seat. Let's circle through those hips. And we are about to finish just with one glute stretch. Circle back the other way, because the glutes are such an important part of your recovery when we're talking about core and diastasis and postpartum. Let's come through to a seat. So feet flat, hands back behind you. Lift your right leg, place that right ankle onto your left knee. Now try not to sit slouched. Try your best to sit up, lift the chest. If this is all a bit too difficult, sit on a chair and do your figure 4 like that. Or if you prefer pigeon pose, then go for pigeon pose, that's fine. To make this a little bit more intense, if you've got that range, you can slowly slide your hips towards that front heel. Lift and breathe. So just have a think about where you're going to set boundaries. And boundaries can also mean being a little bit more organized where you can be. It's one of those things, as a mother, you're now have dependents and unless somebody else is minding them for you, you don't necessarily have complete control over your own time. And then release that and go to the other side. Breathe. Because as much as they might nap at a particular time, roughly each day, that could flip on you. There's so many frustrations, and trust me, I know. And you just can't let yourself get consumed by those frustrations. So again, setting boundaries. Something happens, it mucks up your day, mucks up your schedule. Get up, keep moving, and set it, try for another time. Do some exercise with your baby around or with your toddler or whoever. Do what you need to do. All right, we've got 2 more deep breaths here. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. Release. Coming through to sit. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Roll those shoulders up. Back and down. And well done, Mama. You have now completed this full 7-day challenge. I'm so proud of you. It is not the end, okay? You need to be aware it's not the end. And I got so much more. I'll drop some links down below. Please ask me any questions that you have, and know that this has been an education as well as some exercises to help you in your journey with diastasis recti.
For more videos just like this, visit PregActive.com.